Hello, Cancer. This is your reading, and this is the Awakened Jenn. So today we're going to be using the Lightworkers Oracle. We'll pull one card from that to get a message for your spiritual path, and then we'll be using the Gilded Tarot. I haven't used this one before on my readings, so we're going to use that today to pull a 3-card past, present, future reading. And then we're also going to be doing an extended afterwards. I will link that down in the description box, where we will go in deeper to the message for anyone that wants to. All right, so while I'm shuffling, I'm going to set some intentions for this reading. So the first intention that I'm setting is that anyone who comes across this message will find something in here for them. Okay, I'm setting the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages within this reading will find it at the exact right time for them. I'm setting the intention that all the messages that come out are for our highest good. And I'm setting the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given the right words so that I can communicate as clearly and as effectively as possible so that the message can be received as it was intended. Okay. If you have not already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. That helps more people be able to see this message, and it helps to grow my channel, and I very, very much appreciate it. If you like this reading, please press the like button, because that, again, sends out a message to the algorithm to send it out to more people. And I would appreciate if you would share it, too, if there's anybody that you think would benefit from it. All right. So, get the shuffling done. All right. Deep breath. All right. What message does Cancer need right now for their spiritual path? Cancer spiritual path. Cancer spiritual path. Okay. We've got reassurance of the golden light. Okay. Deep breath. All right. Past, present, future, Cancer. Past, present, and future. All right. So we've got the 3 of Wands in the past, the Knight of Swords in the present, and the 9 of Swords in the future. All right. So we're going to start with the reassurance of the golden light. Okay. The golden light comes to you as a gift of grace and reassurance. It is an embrace from the universe, an expression of divine comfort, and a sign of hope. When the golden light appears, it is a sign that everything in your life, even the most troubling matters, is going to work out perfectly. They are held in the graceful hand of the divine and will be resolved more swiftly and beautifully than you might have expected. The golden light is a very real phenomenon, although you may only perceive it when you are particularly relaxed and your clairvoyance is already developed. However, whether you see it physically or not, it is real and powerful. If you could see it clairvoyantly, it would look similar to the golden rays of a setting sun. The same warm, loving glow is cast over your heart and mind when the golden light is shining upon you. If you are in a room when it comes upon you, you will wonder if a light has been switched on, as the glow is as noticeable as if a lamp has been placed in your room and its warmth illuminating the space. So I want to stop right there and just say that reminds me of like when Moses went up on the mountain to speak with God, his face glowed. It reminds me of that transfiguration where Jesus was glowing. That's sort of what that is. It's reminding me of those. Like Moses' face was glowing so much from being in the presence of God that he had to cloak it so that the others didn't see it. All right. In truth, grace and divine assistance are always there for asking, but there are times when we are in need of extra support. During such times, ironically, we can forget to ask for help. Perhaps you are struggling with a particularly difficult time in an initiation, or a challenging choice lies before you. Or maybe you have taken a leap and just don't know what you are doing, just don't know that you are doing the right thing. And somehow, even though you don't feel in control of what is happening, it is going to work out. When the golden light is given to you, it is freely done so as a gift from the heart of the universe. It is letting you know that you are a child of the universe and you are very dearly loved. It is reminding you that on the path, the struggle to continue with trust, patience, faith, and courage can seem almost overwhelming. However, the universe is with you, supporting, loving, and believing in you every step of the way. You're not alone. You're never forgotten. You are always loved and encouraged to take your journey. You're reminded that the universe is smiling upon you. There are times when you will call upon the golden light because you know that you are in need of that loving consciousness, and it is appropriate that you do this. You can use the invocation below. There are times, however, when you will just feel, sense, see, or know that the golden light is being given to you as a spiritual gift from the universe. Such is the case now. As you have been drawn to this oracle, you're being asked to just feel peace. Trust, know that everything is working out perfectly and you don't have to worry. Even though you don't know why you should possibly feel that way. The golden light is wisdom and love. It knows, and sometimes that's all you need to know in order to be at peace. I call upon the reassurance of the golden light, the comfort of the divine spirit, and the loving grace of the universe. Thank you for being with me now, for bringing me peace and reassurance even in my darkest moments. Thank you for sharing a special truth with me, that you love and hold and cherish and assist me always. I love you. Thank you for loving me too. May the golden light heal all beings of fear and doubt, gently bestowing mercy, compassion, and the loving reassurance of divine presence into the hearts of all. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. Okay, so just looking at this message with the cards that showed up. I want to go ahead and show you the cards that showed up for you. So this is the past, is the Three of Wands. Make sure it's not getting the glare on it. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Swords. And this is the one that really concerns me. So this one is all about the anxiety, sleepless nights, being just very stuck in your head. And so that message is just reminding you that the help is there. It is waiting for you to ask. You just have to call out to it. The help to bring clarity, to bring peace, to bring, which way do you need to go? Guidance, direction, all of it is there, but you have to ask for it. You have to reach out for it. And the first step is just even knowing that it is available to you. Okay. So in the past, we have the Three of Wands. And let's see. The Three of Wands is you've made a choice. Hold on. A man stands on the shore watching a ship sail off, or perhaps it is returning. So, like, I see this in a couple of different ways. Sometimes I see this as his ship is coming in, which is usually a good thing. Either way, he is invested in it. Whether he sees success or failure, his future is, for the moment, out of his control. He cannot affect its outcome. This is probably the most difficult card of the wands. Like the Empress, Major Arcana number 3, this is a time of gestation, not of action or control. Oh. You have made a choice and now must wait for the results. Whether you are patient or impatient doesn't really matter. It will not affect the outcome. It is, though, a good opportunity to learn patience and self-control. Be aware of agitated action. Although it is frustrating to be still, let things take their course. Do not work yourself up needlessly. So, like I said, that's one way to see it is... it's just you're having to wait. There's a pause. Let's see how this one actually says it. A standstill, but I still feel like it's progress. This is still moving ahead. It's expectant. It's an expectant energy. You expect your ship to come in. You expect, what it is that you're waiting on to show up. You're waiting for it. Then we have the Knight of Swords in the present. So let's see, the Knight of Swords. Here's the quintessential questing knight. He holds his energetic steed in check as he dramatically lifts his sword. He is ready for action. His horse's trappings have the alchemical sign for air, and the element corresponding to the suit of swords. Since swords are ruled by the intellect, it makes sense that his quest is overseen by an eagle, a bird often associated with clarity of wisdom. He has turned his back on everything except his quarry. He is focused and committed. Nothing better get in his way. You are in the midst of something. You know exactly what you want to do and precisely how you're going to do it. You are very single-minded right now. You're very focused. Your goal is in sight. Be aware of being so focused that you may miss new developments in the situation. It may show up a little different than what you think that it's going to show up. Pay attention to what is going on around you. There's a danger of ignoring or being insensitive to those around you. So the Knight of Swords is a little bit reckless, but he's all about movement. And so these two things are a little bit conflicting. We've got this need to be patient and wait for the ship to come in, but also this urge to do something. Like, we can't just sit still. And so that's led us to this card of the Nine of Swords, which is about sleepless nights and anxiety. So by the soft glow of candles, a woman sits up in bed as if awakened by a bad dream. The translucent masked figure symbolizes the vague yet troubling thoughts that plague the sleeper. She crosses her arms across her chest as if to protect her heart. As evidenced by the swords, this woman is clearly troubled by something large, a large problem large enough to disturb her sleep. The owl, a symbol of wisdom, is nearby, apparently ready to share its knowledge and thereby impart some comfort to the woman. As she puzzles out of the problem, perhaps she will see her way clear to wisdom and truth. For now, though, she is alone and closed off. This is the Hermit, Major Arcana, taken to a sad extreme. So this is just, you have withdrawn so much to your own world that nobody else is in it. No, you're not letting anybody else in it. In this time of trial, she would do well to reach out and get the comfort and wisdom that she needs. Seeking help. The help is there. All you have to do is ask. It seems that it is near at hand. You are agonizing over something. For whatever reason, you are working through this alone, even though help is nearby. Reach out and allow someone to guide and comfort you. Be aware of isolation. You may feel like you're alone, or your pride may stop you from reaching out. You're not alone, and your pride may cost you more than you know. So there is just a huge message here. The whole thing just all still feels very connected as it's supposed to. Is that you have something big that you are dealing with right now, and you're trying to do it all by yourself, by your own, just, strong will. And, I know that, cancers are typically very mothering. They're a very mothering energy, and mothers don't stop. Mothers just keep going, no matter, and they don't like to add their burden to anybody else. No, I got it. I'll carry all the dishes. I'll carry, a kid on this hip, all the groceries on this arm, purse, diaper bag. No, I got this. That is the heart of a mother, and that is, the embodiment of cancer, is just that whole motherly energy. And so you're so used to taking care of everybody else that you don't know how to ask for that help, to let others, show up for you. And so that's what I'm just seeing, is that you have to reach out. You have to reach out. Everybody else, they don't know what you want. I'm almost positive that you have already put your message out there. No, don't offer me help. I don't want the help. I can do this on my own. I am positive you put that message out there. And so that caused other people to pull back. Or because you were always the one to do it, you set an expectation out there that you would do it. And so everybody knew you were going to handle it. So they just let you handle it because you did. You were, and you are. But you don't have to do it by yourself. And most of the time, if you just spoke up to these other people and let them know, hey, I am really overwhelmed and I could use some help. People are willing. Not everybody. There are the real takers out there, but there are a lot more people that are way more reasonable than we give them credit for. And, some people just, like I said, they just have so much in their own world that it's hard to look out and see what's happening and what needs, might be going on around you. But they're not unwilling. They're not unwilling to help. They just don't know what the need is. They don't, or, they're not focused on you because they've got their own issues. And I know that can lead you to be, well, I don't want to add to their, no. If they really care about you, you being in distress would be an issue for them that they would want to fix. If they actually care about you, that is one of their issues, is to help get you better to where you need to be. And so don't deny them the opportunity, and don't build stories in your head that you don't have anybody just because you didn't reach out to anybody and just because people don't know to ask. You set this standard, this expectation up because you always did it. You always took care. So you set your own standard up. And now then you can probably still pull it off. But at what cost? At what cost? So why not take the help while, when you need it? Don't let it be so hard. So let's find out just some advice here. What can we do to help move out of this anxious energy? What can we do right now to move out of the anxious energy? Okay. So we've got the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. Fives mean change, and then the Tower is nothing but change. So it's time to let the Tower happen. I think you've been holding on super, super tight, trying to keep it all from falling to pieces, but you're just stressing yourself out and it's going to fall anyways. So the Five of Swords is all about unfair advantage. The Five of Wands is about conflict. And then the Tower is just complete transformation of your life. It's wiping out the things that are not supposed to be there to make space for the things that are. All right, so I'm going to stop this reading here, but we are going to keep going. And so in the extended, I'm going to pull some more cards that bring in the relationship. So we're going to get some advice about whatever your current relationship is. And we'll pull cards to give advice for the signs that show up in that reading. Right now, we've only got the Tower. Let's see, and that is, which one is the Tower? Aries. So Aries is the only thing that has shown up so far, but in the extended, if any other signs show up, we'll do readings. We'll pull cards for each of those. All right. So again, if you have not already, please subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share it if it's been helpful. I would love to know what kinds of things you would like to see. So if you would comment below any suggestions you have for me. And again, if you want to keep going with me, the link is down in the description box, and we're going to just keep going with this reading, get some more advice and guidance to help get you out of this, whatever this issue is that you're dealing with by yourself. We're gonna get some more advice to help you with it and see what else is going on. All right, you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you later.